Hey Linda, my name is Paul. I'm with Eastwind SEO. I've partnered up with Schenectady SEO to bring you this video showing you some tips on how to improve your online presence. You spoke to Nate not too long ago about this video, and this is going to be it. I'm going to go over content, citations, and backlinks. Those are three key things that are going to help improve your online presence and start driving traffic to your website and through your Google business profile. So let's jump right into it. I have your guys' website pulled up right here. It's a very nice looking website. It pulls you right to the front page. It lets you know exactly what you guys do right off the bat, so there's no confusion there. You have your click to call, you have a schedule service, your reviews right here, which I do like that a lot. I would recommend maybe, I don't know. You do have your, request a service, so that's good. Maybe like a chat bubble here or something. Just another way to convert. And the more ways you have to convert, traffic is better. But that's just my suggestion. But I am going to touch on content. So as we can see, you guys don't have a whole lot of text content, which is, you're missing out on a lot of opportunity with that, because Google loves content. They're gonna crawl your content. And they're gonna go through all of those, all that text, and they're gonna look for those keywords. The keyword's gonna be anything that somebody's gonna put into Google, or for looking for a service or a product, right? So the more of those buyer intent keywords that you have, the more chances you guys have showing up for a search that somebody looks for as they put those keywords into Google. Also, when Google crawls your website and they find those keywords, it's going to tell them, what you guys do business-wise, and the areas that you cover and all that. So all that together is going to help you guys, show up on more searches. So remember, 1,500 words of content, that's our recommendation. And that gives you plenty of room to put in those buyer intent keywords that will help you show up on more of the Google search results. So speaking of Google search, I did one earlier today in New York, which I don't have pulled up here, but we can do it real quick right now. I just put electrician in New York. Oops. And let's see what comes up. Oh, that was not New York. But as you can see, this is a very broad search. You can definitely pinpoint the area that you want to show up for, but these are just example purposes, right? So what we're going to see here first are ads. Ads are a great way to, start gaining clients, whether it be on Facebook or whether it be through Google. If you run a good ad campaign, you can definitely get some really good results from that. And the reason for that is ads allow you to target a specific audience, so you can definitely get your business into, in front of the eyes of the people that you want, because you can target the people that you want to get in front of. So you can definitely get some really good results from that. As we move on down, we're going to see this right here, which is going to be the Google Map Pack. Definitely a good place to be. This top three right here, you definitely want to be up in this top three. These guys see a lot of business just from being, in this top three spot. And that's going to be your Google business profile. You definitely want to have that filled out as much and as accurately as possible. And the goal here is to get citations coming back to your Google business profile. So doing that, you want to get that information put into as many online directories as you can. And an online directory is going to be anything like Yelp or Yellow Pages, Angie's List. The list goes on. There's tons of online directories that you can get your business information put into that'll give citations, back to you for that. And that's essentially what you want, is, more citations than your competition that's showing up in, that search. So that's the goal there. Moving on down, we have the organic Google search results. We see a bunch of directories showing up right here, but the goal here is to definitely, you want to be at the top of this too. You can definitely outrank those online directories, but you primarily want to target your competition, right? So let's say these guys were your competition for the area that you're searching in. You want to, be ahead of them. Let's take a look at their website real quick. They have a decent website too. Again, it doesn't look like a ton of content, which, is good for you guys, because if you want to outrank them, putting those 1,500 words of content on your front page would already help you in, achieving that goal. So if we look at a tool that I use called Ahrefs, and it's just a tool that helps me check out a website, how it's performing, all the ins and outs, and we're going to focus on this area right here. So I have you guys put in right up there. We're going to look at this UR and DR number. That's basically a trust and a power rating. UR being your trust rating, or how trustworthy your website is according to Google. DR being a power rating, or how powerful your website is. So backlinks. Backlinks are going to help with your UR and DR, mostly your DR, by pushing power back to your website from powerful referring domains. And that's something you definitely want to pay attention to. The goal here with these two numbers is basically to keep them, within close ratio to each other and move them up as high as possible. So a backlink is going to be anything that is linking back to your website from an outside source, whether it be another website, whether it be a comment blog that's talking about, electricians or any kind of electrical work or anything like that. The goal is to get powerful referring domains giving you, backlinks that are pushing that power back to your website from relevant service industries. You want to definitely get backlinks coming back to you from places that have to do with, the areas that you serve. You don't want random backlinks coming back to you, maybe from like a restaurant or, maybe a clothing store, something like that, that really doesn't have anything to do with your service industry, that could potentially come across as spammy in Google's eyes, and they'll clock that, and it could hurt your URDR numbers as well as your ranking abilities on Google search results. So just something to keep in mind. If we take a quick look at the other guys that I clicked on, they have a pretty decent amount of backlinks as well, but the thing to note here is the amount of keywords they're being found for and how much traffic they're getting. Now, this is why I stress the importance of content. So having that content on your front page allows you to have those keywords in that content, which allows you to show up more often on search results as people put those keywords, into the Google search. So definitely a reason why to have, 1,500 words of content on your homepage. And I'm going to recap real quick on everything we just talked about. So again, 1,500 words of content gives you plenty of room to put in those buyer intent keywords. It will help you show up more on Google search results as people put those keywords into Google when they search for a product or a service. Your Google business profile, get that information into as many online directories as you can. Get some citations coming back to you guys. Try and outdo your competition, beat out everybody that's showing up in that top 3 map pack. And then your backlinks, you want to get powerful referring domains pushing backlinks back to your website that are relevant to your service industry. So all 3 of those things together are really going to start, you're going to start seeing some movement there. You're going to start getting a lot more phone calls, you'll start showing up for more searches, essentially more business. That's the goal we're after here, right? And that's what we try to do is get you guys up on that top, get more business coming to you guys. These are definitely tips that are useful. You can definitely implement them yourselves. As always, you could reach out to us as well. I will link our information in this video as well as in the email that I'm going to send out to you guys. But that's all I have for now, and I do appreciate you guys taking the time to check out this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some good information, and have a wonderful rest of your day.